easier time running when we can defend and rebound. And so to give up 54 in the paint, as I mentioned, Katie, as well as 15 offensive rebounds, those are all opportunities that we're not getting to get out and run. So, but, I thought in spurts, I thought that second unit played with really good pace. I thought the first unit in the first half, really slow, methodical. We have to be a lot cleaner and sharper and play with more pace with that group as well. But again, I just told our team, we'll get to San Francisco tomorrow, we'll watch film, we'll get a practice in. And my hope is come Wednesday night against Golden State, we can find a way to be better across the board.
Kind of speaking of pace, to piggyback off that, Bones played as advertised, played aggressive, downhill, fearless. What did you make of his night? I think 8 of 13, 19 points. Yeah,
I thought he was, he had a really good night. Looking to continue what he did down in San Diego, where he's one of our better players in camp, pushing the ball, attacking. He can get to places on the court that a lot of guys can't. He finished at a high level tonight as well. And there's so much being thrown at him right now. So you give that young man a lot of credit because it's not just the physical, it's also the mental. And for a young kid coming out of college, I think he's ahead of the curve, and that's really, really exciting to see. And on top of that, he's just a tremendous kid, positive energy every day, wants to learn, wants to get better, accepts coaching. And, I love coaching him. I love working with him.
On that note, another bright spot of camp was Bol. How would you evaluate his play tonight and when he on the floor?
Yeah, I think, the big thing for Bol is that, for most of his minutes, he really played hard and competed. That's a starting point for me. He had 5 block shots. I think he could have had a few more, to be quite honest. But utilizing that God-given length and wingspan and athleticism to his advantage and also to our advantage. It was good. 4 for 7. I think he got 2 threes up. Just a lot of really good things out there for us. So I thought he had pretty good minutes.
There were a couple of sequences from Aaron where he initiated or played, even in half court sets, or he played a transition as the point guard. Is that a function of Nikola not being there and just not playing through him? Or, you've talked about his versatility. Are you trying to empower him and have him become more of that playmaker?
Yeah, I think it's in his arsenal. I think that's something that Aaron Gordon can do. It's not something that, we're looking to do, all game. But when Aaron Gordon rebounds the ball, our guards shouldn't be coming back looking for an outlet. They should be running the floor, running for layups, getting to the corners, because we have 2 bigs in Aaron and Nikola, and even Jeff, who are really good in terms of handling the ball, playmaking, making plays for their teammates. So, we want to put the ball in Aaron's hands a little bit more, make him feel comfortable. Obviously, when they started the game, Zubats was on him. We tried to get him on the perimeter, making plays, attacking the basket off the bounce. So you love Aaron's versatility, and now it's up to me to make sure we're utilizing everything he brings to the table.
All right, go ahead, Derek. We got time for a couple on the Zoom.
Go Joel Rush, Forbes.
Hey, Coach, good to see you. What did you think about the overall ball movement? You stressed that as a point of emphasis with Jokic out tonight.
I thought it was probably below average, and that's probably being kind. We only had 20 assists, 14 turnovers. 20 assists is not a good number for us. We're a team that usually averages around 26, 27 assists per game. And what happens a lot of times when you play against a team that is switching all over the floor, that leads to a lot of isolation, dribble happy, standing around watching basketball, which in my opinion is poor basketball, it's bad basketball. So even when teams are switching like that, you can still keep energy in the ball, get better ball movement, get better player movement. I thought our ball movement tonight was not where it needs to be, quite frankly.
Vinny Benedetto, Denver Gazette.
Hey, Michael, Monte looked like himself with the 6-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, but maybe not so much in the scoring aspect. I guess where would you say he's at right now?
Yeah, you're going to get that from Monte, Vinny, in terms of the high assists, low turnovers every night, 6-to-1. Obviously, is a tremendous ratio, and that's who Monte has been since college. So that's not surprising. Obviously, struggled to make shots tonight, was 0 of 5 from the field. And I'm sure that he's a much better shooter than that. So he'll start to make shots. My challenge to Monte Morris is, especially when Nicola's not playing, to find a way to trust his voice, be more vocal, run his team, get us organized. And I felt there were possessions tonight where that wasn't always the case. But again, I'm being overly critical. I do realize that this is just one preseason game coming off of a week of practice in San Diego. So did some good things. I liked how he played in that second half. I do not like how he closed the game. That group has to be a lot better.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it. Thank you.